أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم اخرجني من ظلمات الوهم وأكرمني بنور الفهم اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. O Allah, bring me out of the darkness of misunderstanding and honor me with the light of understanding. O Allah, open the gates of your mercy to us and unfold us the treasury of your infinity knowledge. May your mercy be upon us, you are all merciful. Assalamu alaikum, my dear grade 4s. Welcome to the second online Islamic studies class. Remember, your first Islamic studies online class was about the story of Prophet Ibrahim and Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. Today we will continue the stories of prophets, and I will tell you another story about another prophet. I know last time the story of Prophet Ibrahim and Prophet Ismail was a little bit long, and I'm sorry about the story was a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed the story and you learned the life of Prophet Ibrahim and Ismail. Today the story that I'm sharing with you is about it's about Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam, and Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam is it's about Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam, and Prophet Yaqub is the son of Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam. So as I told you that Prophet Ibrahim had two sons. One was Prophet Ismail, the mother was Hajar, and the other son was Prophet Ishaq, and his mother was Sarah. And Prophet Ishaq was 5 years younger than Prophet Ismail alayhi salam, right? So today I'm telling you the story that I'm telling you about Prophet Yaqub. Actually, Prophet Yaqub is the son of Prophet Ishaq, and Prophet Ibrahim is the grandfather of Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam. So Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam married with a lady by the name Rafaqa, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed Prophet Ishaq with twin sons. One, the name was Esau, and the other one was Prophet Yaqub. So see, when you see the name of Prophet Yaqub, it's Prophet Yaqub is the son of Prophet Ishaq. Prophet Ishaq is the son of Prophet Ibrahim, right? And the brother of Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. So Prophet Yaqub, his mother name is Rafaqa, and he has a twin brother. The name of the twin brother is Esau. Now the story starts from when Prophet when Prophet Yaqub's son Esau was very jealous with Prophet Yaqub. So Prophet Yaqub loved Prophet Ishaq a lot. He loved both of them, Esau and Yaqub. But then Prophet Esau was a little bit jealous with Prophet Yaqub. When Prophet Ishaq saw that Esau is jealous with his brother, he started advising Prophet Yaqub to migrate from Palestine and go to his uncle's house in Iraq. So here the story of jealousy, right? The story of jealousy is when Esau was jealous with his brother, and his father asked him to migrate from Palestine to Iraq and go to your uncle's house. This is the story of jealousy that I told you already. And what happened here, Prophet Yaqub went to his uncle's house in Iraq, and he started working for his uncle. So in return for his work, Prophet Yaqub's uncle told him that you can marry with my daughter Rahil. And Prophet Yaqub married with his uncle's daughter Rahil, and they both Prophet Yaqub missed his family, so he started going back home to Palestine to visit his family. When he went back to Palestine, the first thing he did is he sent some present to his brother Esau, because he wanted to see his brother. He sent some gift to Esau to show his love and care to Esau, and in return Esau accepted the gifts, and he welcomed his brother warmly, and the hatred between the two brothers is over. And after that, when he visits his family and the relationship between the brothers is good now, Prophet Yaqub decided to make his home in the land Syria. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed Prophet Yaqub with many children. He had 10 sons from one of his wives, and he had 2 sons from Rahil. Rahil was his cousin, right? His uncle's daughter. The sons that he had from Rahil, one was Benjamin and the other was Prophet Yusuf, which you know the story of Prophet Yusuf. The next lesson, inshallah, I will share with you the story of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. So all the 12 sons, Prophet Yaqub had 12 sons, 10 from his wife, one of his wife, and then the 2 is from Rahil, is another wife. So all these 12 sons are known as the grandchildren of Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam. Now Rahil died in a young age. So Prophet Yusuf and Benjamin's mother, she died in a very young age. And Prophet Yaqub was paying more attention to Yusuf and Benjamin because they lost their mother. And because he was paying more attention, the other 10 brothers was really jealous with Prophet Yusuf. And it's not just because he was paying more attention they were jealous, it's also because Prophet Yusuf was really handsome boy. He was a very handsome boy, and he was a very good boy. He always used to do good things, and he was very caring and respecting his father, so that's why his father was paying more attention. And because he was more handsome, the brothers was very jealous with him. So when Prophet Yusuf was around 12 years old, he saw a dream. He dreamed that 11 stars and the sun and moon were prostrating or doing sajda in front of him. So he told this dream to his father. When he shared the dream with his father, Prophet Yaqub predicted that the great future of Prophet Yusuf is showing in this dream. So he realized that Prophet Yusuf is going to have a bright future. So he advised Prophet Yusuf to not share the story with, not share your dream with your brothers. The brother of Prophet Yusuf, as I told you, they were very jealous with him. So one day, one of the brothers proposed to kill Prophet Yusuf. And another brother suggested that instead of killing Prophet Yusuf, let's throw him in a well. And in this case, Prophet Yusuf won't be with them anymore, but at the same time, they won't be guilty of murder. So they said, instead of killing Prophet Yusuf, let's throw him in a well. So once the plot was formed, the brothers went to their father and asked Prophet Yaqub that can we take Yusuf with us today outside. Every day they used to take their goats for grazing, and they asked Prophet Yaqub that, oh father, can you please let Yusuf go with us today? So at first Prophet Yaqub said no, because he was really worried about Prophet Yusuf. But then when they insist and they ask again and again, so finally Prophet Yaqub said, okay, you can take him. So as they planned, the brother took Prophet Yusuf far away from home and then threw him in a dry well. And then what they did is they took Prophet Yusuf's shirt and they stained it with the blood of a goat, and they went back home and they started crying and saying to the Prophet Yaqub, to their father, that we're so sorry, we're very sorry that a wolf came and ate Prophet Yusuf. And they showed the stained shirt to the father, and they said that here's the shirt, and one wolf came and ate Prophet Yusuf. So Prophet Yaqub was very sad. He was very sad that he lost Prophet Yusuf, but he did not believe the story that his sons told him. But instead he remained patient and he waited for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reunite him with his beloved son again. So Prophet Yaqub knew that Prophet Yusuf is alive, but he knew that the brothers are just making a story. So he didn't believe this story, but at the same time he stayed patient and he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help him in this case. Inshallah, next class we will continue the story of Prophet Yusuf with you. but as our routine, we have a routine in the class that whenever we are sharing a story of Ahl al-Bayt or prophets, we discuss how does this story relates to our lives, right? So we always talk about how this story relates to our lives today. So I'll give you a little bit time. You can think about the story and tell me what lessons you can learn from this story. So the first lesson that I'm sure if we were in the class you guys would tell me, the first lesson is about jealousy, right? The first lesson that you saw in this story, that how Esau was jealous with Prophet Yaqub, and then how the 10 brothers of Prophet Yusuf was jealous with his brother. So the first lesson that you can learn from this story is jealousy, right? That jealousy is really bad, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't like people that they're jealous, and being jealous will only hurt. When we are jealous, being jealous only we can hurt ourselves, right? Instead of hurting others, we always hurt ourselves by being jealous, because when you're jealous and you're making someone else bad, or you're planning like how the brothers of Prophet Yusuf planned to kill him and to throw him in a well, what will happen is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always taking care of us, and He's the best planner. So whatever we plan, we should know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has another plan, and we cannot change His plan, right? So we have to stay away from jealousy, and we have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we should know that by being jealous, we will just do things that is not right. And when we are jealous, usually people, they cannot think logically, and we cannot think properly. So usually the plans that we do, or always put us in trouble. We put ourselves in trouble more than hurting others. So the first lesson is jealousy. What is the second lesson that we can learn from the story is, I can say that we have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we have to make sure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always protect us and always save us from everything, right? And the third lesson that we can learn from this story is that what else we can learn is that whenever we are happy, or whenever we see that someone else is happy, or they have things that we don't have, we should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we want more, and instead of being jealous, we can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us more, right? So inshallah, by learning these three lessons from this story, one is not being jealous, the other thing is Allah is the best planner, and the third lesson is we should always thank Allah, and we should always be happy for all the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us. So inshallah, I pray and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to stay away from jealousy, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us, to keep us safe, especially in these days. In this world, there's always a lot of bad things happening, and we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us safe, and that's it. And don't forget to be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time. Take care of yourself. Today's lesson is over, and there's 2 pages of homework for you that inshallah I'm sure you will complete the 2 pages of your homework, and I think you have your workbooks with you as well. So I usually upload the worksheets on Moodle, but if you have your workbook, you're welcome to do it in your workbook. You don't have to print the worksheets. So the due date for this is April 1st, inshallah. Thank you so much for being good listeners, and looking forward to see you guys soon, inshallah. Fi amanillah.